They got married in Tennessee, where there's no time limit for a spouse to become eligible.
God gets ready to make you a great woman. You'll know he's going to make you great by how you suffer.
You had no girl, so why y'all talking about me? Find something else to talk about. Talk about my girl. Go talk about your girl. Go find a girl.
Welcome back to Fame Drop. Travis Hunter just took a hit no one saw coming, and it wasn't on the field. Word is, the ultimate betrayal came from right inside his own home. His wife, Leanna Lenny, reportedly caught getting cozy with one of his own teammates from the Jaguars. Yeah, you heard that right, betrayal. Front and center, allegedly. Travis walked in on the whole thing, and ever since, it's been a downward spiral. Suddenly, all those raised eyebrows from his inner circle family, mentors, even close friends make perfect sense. They'd been wary of this relationship from day one, and it gets messier. Insiders claim Liana's already taking legal steps to end the marriage. Not even 2 months in, and it's all going up in smoke. But here's the kicker. No prenup. That fact alone has the internet buzzing with suspicion. Was this just a calculated move from the start? Now people are asking the hard questions. Was Travis completely blind to who Liana really was? Or did she play the long game for a payout? The man had her back from day one, defending her against every online troll and hater. He was loyal to the bone. But now, the same critics he shut down might have been right all along. So, how did it all come crashing down? Sources say Travis woke up to his DMs flooded with undeniable proof. Photos, receipts, Liana caught red-handed in someone else's bed. It didn't take long for Travis to face her. The moment he brought it up, everything exploded. What began as a tense but civil exchange quickly turned into a storm of yelling, tears, and accusations flying in every direction. This was supposed to be their honeymoon phase, but instead, Travis was tossing clothes into a suitcase and checking into a hotel just to breathe. He tried to keep things quiet, tried being the key word, but some feelings are too heavy to bottle up. Travis reposted a short, cryptic message to his Instagram story. Life really ain't all it's cracked up to be. No rants, no dramatic monologue. Just raw emotion in one sentence. And though he deleted it soon after, it was too late. The internet already had it, dissecting every word. So now, Travis Hunter and Liana, that picture-perfect love story, is unraveling fast. And here's the part no one saw coming. The fans didn't exactly rally around him. You'd expect sympathy, maybe even outrage on his behalf. But instead, most people responded with a cold, "We warned you." And the truth is they kind of did. Liana's betrayal didn't shock the internet because, to many, it was just confirmation. The red flags were there. They'd been dropping warnings in the comments for months. Watch. She's gone as soon as that NFL contract hits. Or, she'll divorce him in 2 years and walk away rich. So what made everyone so sure from the start? Why were so many convinced she wasn't in it for love? Turns out, signs were flashing from day one. A resurfaced wedding clip says it all. Travis leans in for a kiss, beaming. And Liana, she pulls away like he was contagious. And let's be clear, this wasn't some low-key backyard wedding. Travis pulled out all the stops. A brand new luxury car, a shower of white balloons, the whole day dripping in "I love you" energy. But her response? Cold, distant, like she was counting down the minutes. That clip alone had fans convinced. She was never emotionally invested, and the internet. Oh, they weren't done. The moment that awkward wedding moment resurfaced, online detectives started digging. What they uncovered hit like a truck. First bombshell. A screen recording dropped from a guy claiming he had history with Liana. The chat was dated 2020, a full year after she and Travis made things official in 2019. Most of the messages were harmless, but one line sparked a firestorm. Liana had texted, "Let me wife you." At first, people laughed it off as playful flirting. But now, in the middle of this cheating scandal, that one line felt like a dagger. And the drama didn't stop there. Next, up, a party video nobody was ready for. Liana caught on camera twerking on some random dude while he got real handsy. The internet exploded. Not just because of the clip, but because the guy in it decided to capitalize. He started selling merch with screenshots from the video plastered on it, straight up shameless. Worse still, that video was from 3 years ago. Yep, she and Travis were already together when it happened. The humiliation hit so hard. Travis went ghost on Instagram, just shut it down. But the chaos kept coming. Another clip made the rounds, not leaked, but polished. Liana, front and center, playing the romantic lead in a rapper's music video. Now, being in a music video isn't scandalous on its own, lest the lyrics are as graphic as what we heard here. And in this case, they were downright explicit. That one appearance, stacked on top of the chaos already unfolding, poured gasoline on an already raging fire. At this point, it wasn't just about broken trust. Travis had lost control of the whole storyline. With every new clip and rumor, their so-called love story looked less like reality and more like a scripted fantasy. But this next twist, pure scandal. The rap video Liana starred in, the lyrics weren't just suggestive, they were practically X-rated. And here's the kicker: fans are now convinced the entire song was about her, the rapper. A guy named NS Slim with a $sign at the end for extra flair. And just like that, people started connecting the dots. Remember that $sign tattoo on Liana's finger? Rumor has it she got inked after hooking up with him. Suddenly, what seemed like a random symbol started looking more like a red flag in plain sight. And just when it felt like the drama had hit its peak, the internet went into full-blown investigation. With rumors flying about Liana stepping out on Travis, people started digging in fast. That's when a Reddit user stumbled across something that stopped everyone cold. What looked like an OAF account under Liana's name. Same photo. Matching details. No content uploaded yet, but just the existence of the page raised eyebrows and suspicions. But wait, it gets even messier. Another internet sleuth uncovered a video, allegedly showing Liana in someone else's home, not Travis's. In the footage, she's seen cooking, cleaning, and moving like she lives there. The vibe? Way too familiar.
Same tats, too. A eater! Ain't no way. 3 years ago, they've been together for 5 years. That's that same tat. Yeah, my boy in that work. Ain't no way.
And here's the kicker: all of this went down while she and Travis were still together. That's what really stings. What's even crazier, fans had tried to warn him. They saw the signs early and started speaking up, dropping hints in the comments, waving red flags all over his timeline. But Travis, he shut it down fast. He wasn't trying to hear a word of it. In fact, he went live on Instagram passionately defending Liana, told people to mind their own business, said she was her own woman, and could live how she wanted. He stood 10 toes down for her while she was allegedly doing everything behind his back.
You ain't never had no girl. So why y'all talking about me? Find something else to talk about. You talk about my girl. Go talk about your girl. Go find a girl. Go find a life. Stop worrying about what I got going on. I know what I got. I know my girl. My girl been with me for 5 years. Y'all are just not starting to talk about me and just not starting to be with me. Like, come on, man. Y'all go do something else with y'all life. Clickbait pages, y'all better stop. I'm telling y'all. Y'all, if something bad gonna happen to y'all, y'all keep doing that. Y'all better stop that.
But this is where the heartbreak hits. Artist Travis openly said he never made Liana sign a prenup. Why? Because he loved her, trusted her, believed she was in it for the right reasons. That's the moment fans realized he wasn't just in love. He was all in. Maybe too far in. From the outside, they looked like a dream couple. High school sweethearts turned husband and wife. She'd been by his side for years, through the rise, the attention, the fame. As his football career took flight, Travis poured love, loyalty, and lavish gifts into their relationship. Eventually, he got down on one knee. The wedding followed, and now whispers of a baby on the way have started surfacing. But scratch the surface just a bit, and the perfect picture starts to crack. Turns out, their fairy tale beginning wasn't quite as romantic as it seemed, according to their own story. Travis first slid into her DMs, but Liana ghosted him for 2 whole months before finally giving him a shot. That small detail. It suddenly feels a lot bigger now.
I saw on Instagram and she dubbed me.
I didn't dub. I just didn't respond to him. He wasn't my type.
I wasn't her type.
I left him in my DMs for like 2 months. He was friend zoned because I didn't like. He was like, "Am I friend zoned?" I was like, "Yes."
Even then, Liana only wanted to keep it friendly. Travis had to wait a few more months before she finally agreed to date him. So what shifted? What made her suddenly see him in a new light? Well, the internet has thoughts, and one theory in particular lit up the conversation. According to a fan, Liana didn't start seeing Travis as boyfriend material until her brother clued her in, told her who Travis was and how much money he was destined to make. That's when her whole vibe reportedly changed. True or not, fans are now revisiting the timeline with sharper eyes. And a lot of people are starting to wonder if this romance was ever really about love in the first place. At one point, Liana even admitted Travis wasn't her type. But as soon as her brother mentioned his future fortune, suddenly, the doors opened. As the saying goes, money talks. And in Liana's case, that might have been the only voice she was really listening to. See? From the beginning, nearly every comment about their relationship carried the same warning. She's only in it for the money. Fans had been saying it for months, claiming she was just waiting for the perfect moment to cash out. Then boom, barely a month after the wedding, Liana posts a tearful video on Instagram. Full face of makeup, running mascara, crying her eyes out. But the twist, she overlays it with a dramatic voiceover about how hard life has been.
When God gets ready to make you a great woman, you'll know he's going to make you great by how you suffer. The greater the glory, the more intense the story. Because you can't get this all out of them.
Liana later claimed that tearful video, it was from way back in December. She said she doesn't even recognize that version of herself anymore. But fans weren't buying it, not even a little dot to them. It looked calculated. Like she dropped it on purpose to tug at people's emotions and frame herself as the victim just before pulling the plug on the marriage. That way, when the divorce papers finally hit, it wouldn't look like she was chasing a payout. It would look like she was in pain. Smart move. Maybe. But also incredibly strategic. And let's be honest, this whole gold digger label didn't just appear out of nowhere. It's been building for a while. Fans have clocked more than a few moments that made them wonder if Liana ever truly loved Travis, or if she just loved the lifestyle. One moment in particular stuck with people, a clip where Liana straight up said Travis was never really her type. That one sentence echoed louder than anything else.
Wasn't my type.
I wasn't her type.
I left him in my DMs for like 2 months. He was friend zoned because I didn't like. He was like, "Am I friend zoned?" I was like, "Yes."
She didn't even start seeing Travis that way until the gifts started rolling in money. Designer bags, over-the-top gestures, that's when everything shifted. And sure, sometimes love grows over time, but in this case, it paints a pretty telling picture. Especially when you consider how Isley she allegedly crossed the line with one of his own teammates. That kind of betrayal doesn't just appear out of nowhere. It builds, slowly. And the disrespect, it showed up in other ways too. Liana once admitted she used to make Travis drive her to parties, only to leave him sitting in the car while she went in solo. If they were really in love, wouldn't she want him by her side? But fans didn't need to hear stories. They saw it in her face, her posture, her energy. Whether it was during Travis's games or milestone moments, the cameras often caught her looking bored, irritated, or just completely disconnected. Take the Heisman ceremony, for example, one of the biggest nights of his life. When the crowd erupted in applause, Liana was the last one to stand. It felt off, like she didn't even want to be there. Meanwhile, her Instagram captions told a different story. Perfect relationship, undying love, constant praise. But body language doesn't lie. And fans started piecing it all together. Maybe she had emotionally checked out long before the scandal hit. Maybe. She was already seeing someone else. Now, here's the twist that really has people shaking their heads. All those gold digger warnings. They might have been right. Because here's the reality. Travis never made her sign a pre-NUP dot. So now, even after allegedly cheating, humiliating him publicly, and possibly never truly being in love, Liana could still walk away with a chunk of his money. Travis gave everything to this relationship, his time, loyalty, and love. But now, it looks like he might pay the ultimate price for trusting the wrong person. If he follows through with a divorce, Liana could be entitled to half of what he's earned so far. We're talking years of hard work, sacrifice, and grind. On the field gone in a blink dot, and the most painful part. He was warned over and over again. One of the loudest warnings came from his own mentor, Deion Sanders. In a resurfaced clip from 2022, Deion looks Travis in the eye and says it plain as day. protect your assets. He wasn't vague, he wasn't joking. He laid it out far. Too many young athletes fall hard without protecting themselves, and it rarely ends well.
He just ain't said I do yet, but he did.
I've been said that.
I think he done got married on us and ain't told nobody.
Nah, not yet.
Not yet. I
Let me
like
know.
it.
Cause I'm gonna do your prenup for you. It's gonna be about this thick. And this is gonna be the cover of it. The little engine that could.
No, for real.
Now Travis is going through the exact situation Deion Sanders warned him about. And Deion wasn't the only one. When Travis got engaged to Liana, fans filled his social media with comments begging him not to get married without a prenup. They warned him to be careful. But now that things are falling apart, people online are reminding him that he was told this could happen. One fan said Travis might be smart on the football field, but not so much in real life. Another said he seems like a good guy, but since he chose Liana and ignored the warnings, he has to deal with the consequences. To make matters worse, there are now rumors that Liana might be pregnant. If that's true, things could get even messier. Travis might have to deal with the pain of being cheated on while also preparing to raise a child who might not even be his. The pressure is high, and now everyone is watching to see what he'll do next. Will he protect what's his and walk away, or will he try to fix something that may already be broken? This could end up being the biggest decision of his life. What do you think? Should Travis leave and move on, or try to make it work? This situation is only getting crazier.